Greetings, greetings, greetings. Italist One podcast here. Italist One reaching out to the world by via internet, and I appreciate every one of you. Happy Thursday. Happy month of March as we're going into April. Big up yourself. Mega love shout out to all my subscribers and my new subscribers. And to those that had left and come back again. Big up yourself. You know, I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I love the whole YouTube. I love the whole social media. But it is not hard. You understand? Some of you are doing very well. Some of you are not doing well. And some of us, like myself, slow and steady. You know, we continuing to content. At the same time, we're not getting the views and we're not getting the likes and we're not getting the, you know what I'm saying, monetization and all these things. Because what? We are who we are, right? We're not who they want us to be, but we are who we are. And we have reason for being, I guess, the no face, the only vice content creator out there. That, you know what I'm saying? We just put in the work, but we don't put in the work like how they want us to put in the work. I don't. But at the same time, I'm thankful. Right? With the results and with the fact that I'm able to do this with no cost, literally no cost to my work. You understand? Literally no cost. So I'm thankful for that. I'm here in the studio, inside the car, and I'm doing the work. Yeah, God is faithful. Been going through a little things, you know, which is only natural, but been going through some things, you know. And those things that I've been going through is kind of difficult because I have one living, surviving parent. You know, the thing about having parents, you know, anytime you're doing anything with parents, you gotta do it 2 times. Yeah? You gotta do it twice. Because if you have a mother, you have a father, it's 2 times in a row you have to do things. Whether it's birthdays, whether it's be anniversary, whether it be Father's Day, Mother's Day, it's 2 times you have to do it. And sometimes you want to do it just 1 time because the schedule of life really don't permit it, but you still make a way and, you know, it work itself out. But it is very challenging, you know what I mean? It's very challenging. And yeah, so my father, no, my old man, he's there in the business of senior lifestyle. And well, he's knocking on heaven's door, you know what I'm saying? He's knocking on heaven's door, and because he's knocking on heaven's door, I have to prepare myself mentally, you know, I have to prepare myself to the point where I realize that, okay, it could happen at any moment, right? It could be, at Zion Gate at any moment. And yeah, that is it. That is the lifestyle that he's living now, and I'm okay with it, and then I'm not okay with it because there's a whole bunch of emotions and stuff that go with that, you know what I mean? And it's very difficult at times, to really accept it. But sometimes I'm more like, all right, if it comes, it comes. I got no control over that. You know what I mean? I got no control over that. I just have to accept that. But then, I look at the man life and I say, Zion, excuse me. I look at the man life and I said to myself, I said, well, he live a full life, and he fulfilled his duty, I guess, to the best of his abilities. When it come down to his mother, and his father, he did the best he could do. So, but it's my turn. It's my turn now. And what is there for me to say? What is there for me to complain about? You know what I mean? Because that is what children do. That is our duty, to take care of our parents, because our parents took care of us. You know what I mean? Whether them good, bad, or indifferent, God have a way to deal with them as well as dealing with you. And when he deal with you, you kind of like just fall into place. It's no more a figuring out a puzzle or nothing like that. You know what I mean? You fall into place. And you kind of like handle it. You know what I'm saying? Handle it internally and externally. You handle it. Now, me dey on the runs. You know what I mean? Back and forth. Because me I take care of him. And I'm doing what I got to do personally. And even though I wish, it's just a wish, yeah. I'm just wishing that it go back to normal. You know what I mean? Meaning, he's healthy and he's strong and he can continue to do his daily activities and go to church, and I'm getting more to, as the days go by, I'm seeing that it may not be an option. The option may be, okay, home care, consistent home care, and that is basically it. So, how is this gonna work out? Again, I come to the conclusion it work itself out. You know what I mean? It work itself out. Now, I got sibling. Yeah, I got sibling. But them now move like how me I move. But they move. and they move in their own way. Sometimes paralyzed, but they move in their own way, you know. And I accept that too. You know, I accept that. I accept that, you know, people are not me and I'm not them. You know? And everybody needs their space to grow. So, at this stage of the game now, because this is the second, remember me said you do things twice, right? I got to accept that the possibility of this man in this season, in this year, can pass on to see Zion Gate is real. It's real. Or he can go on another year if the Lord permits. But now, you're gonna need home care. Cha. Responsibilities, man. You understand? Our duty, regardless if them good, them bad, or them indifferent, is to take care of our parents to the fullest, to what is manageable within the time that they have with us. Because when it's over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And a new chapter begins. You know, I miss my mother dearly. I miss how she was very active and, you know, doing her thing. But she gone now. She there at Zion Gates. And she doing her own thing up there in Zion. And we down here on the earth still trying to get it together. You understand? So again, 2 times I might go there with experiencing the whole home care thing again. It's not easy. It's not easy, you know. But we make do with what we have and we try to make it work. Right? We try to make it work and see if it's possible. You know? If it's possible, we try to make it work. So, I don't know, pray for me in this situation. Hopefully, it's better, it gets better, and we can more focus on what we need to do, right? I don't know about nobody else, I only know about me. I can't expect anybody, anything else, but expect that I'm doing what I need to do, and that is it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Expect what I need to do, and that is it. You know? So, we give thanks to the Almighty for what He's doing and how He's doing it. You know? And we give thanks for faith. Because faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You know? So, we give thanks for a lot of things, my friends. Oh my gosh. We give thanks for a lot of things. And I thank God for you guys to take time out to listen and share in my dilemmas and my achievements and my disappointments. We thank God for you, and we thank God for all of you who share. So if you have not liked, share, and subscribe, just like, share, and subscribe. Alright? I tell this one here. I'm out. God bless.